AEW Worlds End is this Saturday night, and I got some predictions for you. First off, if you're watching me on YouTube, like and subscribe. I appreciate it very much. On with the predictions for AEW Worlds End. We're going to start with Wheeler Yuta versus Hook for the FTW Championship. Honestly, I don't see Hook dropping the title here. I mean, I don't know why he would drop the title. That's why I guess I'm staying with Hook. There's a 20-man battle royal during the pre-show on 0 Hour, and honestly, it could be anybody who could win this. I have a weird theory maybe Wardlow will come out and win another potential future title shot, because that's what the winner gets, and that would set us up for a perfect Wardlow MJF title shot if MJF doesn't lose the title, which we'll talk about that later. There'll be an 8-man tag between Sting, Darby Allin, Chris Jericho, and Sammy Guevara versus Big Bill, Ricky Starks, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Takeshita. Honestly, I think the good guys are going to pull it out. Darby, Sting, Jericho, and Sammy for the win. The TBS Championship is on the line. Julia Hart versus Abadon. Julia is not going to lose her title. She is on fire right now. I got a weird feeling Abadon could join Julia and Sky Blue in their little house of black hearts or whatever they're calling it now. But I think that would be kind of cool. Andrade El Ídolo versus Miro. And CJ Perry has been by Andrade's side, and it's been driving Miro nuts. And honestly, I think it's going to continue. Andrade's going to pick up the victory. We're picking back up with Keith Lee versus Swerve Strickland. And I got a feeling we're going to wrap this puppy up right here, right now, so Swerve can get on to bigger and better things, because we all want that. And I think Tony Khan wants that, because he realizes the potential we have in Swerve. The TNT Championship is on the line between Adam Copeland and the champion Christian Cage in a no DQ match, which in my opinion means we ain't going to see Adam win that title. There's going to be too much interference from Nick Wayne Killswitch and Nick Wayne's mom to help Christian retain that title. Toni Storm versus Riho for the AEW Women's Championship. Toni Storm's not losing that title either. A lot of titles staying in the same places this night. Jon Moxley versus Mr. Eddie Kingston. This has caused a lot of drama in the social media world, and honestly, this has been the story from the get-go. Eddie Kingston has always been kind of the misfit between these two best friends, and Moxley has always got the upper hand and won all the big things, while Eddie has not. This is where Eddie gets over. He becomes the first Triple Crown winner and goes on and wins and defends his ROH World title, New Japan Strong title, and this Triple Crown across the globe after this match. Eddie all the way. There's also an all-star 8-man tag that has been added to AEW World's End. It consists of Claudio Castagnoli, Bryan Danielson, Mark Briscoe, and Daniel Garcia versus Brody King, Jay White, Jay Lethal, and Roosh. Honestly, it doesn't really matter who wins in my mind. There's no prize for this. But I always err on the side of the good guys. So I guess I'm going to have to go with Bryan Danielson and Mark Briscoe's team. It just makes sense to me. I don't know. But MJF versus Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship. This is the big match. So many questions. Who's the devil? And will MJF be here next year? MJF has an injury. He's going to need time off for that. I think the big thing is this. I'm going to say MJF will retain his title. And I think we will find out who the devil is. And even though I did say Jack Perry on a whim back in the day, I'm going with Adam Cole. Adam Cole makes the most sense to me. I do not think he's really injured based on the times we have seen him and how he's walked in that walking boot. And it just makes sense to have Adam Cole be the devil, reveal himself at World's End, and we go on from here. Those are my predictions for AEW World's End. What do you think of them? Do you have anything you disagree with me on? Or do you think somebody else is the devil other than Adam Cole? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to grow it out, and I really would appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good time, and we'll see you after AEW World's End.